Hey, beautiful people, our praises to the Most High. Well, I did tell you that I was going to share a testimony with you. Well, here's the first one, and I will leave the whole video in the description box. There's actually three parts to this video. Alright, then he said to me, "You are promoted to position of general inspector." He then gathered together demons, devils, Satanists, and he introduced me to them. He said, "This is my new servant. He's going to combat our enemies on earth." This is when he turned a satanic worshiper, and Lucifer gave him his orders. Okay? They all clapped and welcomed me in excitement. This was like a party. These interdimensions beings were eating human flesh and drinking human blood. Came to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. That's why you have to say that prayer. Human beings are their food, which I already know that. Marine kingdom, demons. Right? When I came back to Earth, I went to my room and set up my place of invocation and my interdimensional portal. Right? After that, the party Lucifer brought his book of covenant, and I had to sign with my blood in the book. After signing in the book, the covenant was sealed. Then he gathered 250,000 demons for me, his assistant and his secretary. The devil said, "I should now send you to the sixth heaven to meet the seven-head dragon as he requested to see you." I was then led to the sixth heaven by a female demon. When we reached the sixth heaven, it was incredible. The dragon was huge, beyond imagination. He was big and he had 7 heads. When we reached the sixth heaven, as soon as before him, he lowered one of his heads and began to speak with a voice like thunder. You could collapse just by the sound of his voice. Then he said, "I am aware of the work you are doing for our kingdom. We are giving you a second assignment. I don't want to hear about the followers of our enemy anymore." So when you're a Satanist, people who follow God are their enemies. You get it? You must destroy their activities completely. If you succeed, your power will extend over the earth. After saying that, he spit fire from his mouth on me. When that fire reached me, I did not burn, but I changed my biological nature. I became fiery. I could dry a tree just by a look. I could also kill a human just by a look. After I finished with the fiery dragon in the sixth heaven, I had to attend Lucifer's throne again. And I went there. He elaborated on the assignment I had to complete. It was in the year 1998 in March. This second assignment was in the capital, Kinshasa. Yeah, I've never been there, but only through out of body travel. What did I tell you? Out of body travel is wickedness, and demon people, Satanists do it. Lucifer said there are 45,000 strong demons stationed there waiting for you, and I am going now with 250,000 more. They must get together and work with you for your task. When I landed in Kinshasa, I decided to get in touch with Kinshasa witches and wizards and occultic pastors and ministers working for Lucifer. I met Lucifer's missionaries and representatives in Kinshasa, and I related to them my mission. I had 84 demons for Kinshasa and 5 for Ayunda, the Angola capital, and Brazzaville, the capital of the Republic of Congo. I was given holy demons for healing and blessings. They're not holy, wicked. I also got in touch with different demons stationed in Kinshasa, like Demon Zena. I'm not naming them, okay? I'm not calling up these wicked spirits. Anyways, a whole bunch of demons he got in contact with. Most pastors in the beginning, they have good intentions. They want to serve God and win souls and grow their ministry. But the problem begins when God bless them. Why? Does the problem begin where God blesses them? They become materialistic. They are tempted by pride and fornication. And a lot of pastors today are in the occult. They are using Indian magic. They are using oil to anoint people. They are using water from cemetery. They are using handkerchief to slain people. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you buy your own anointing oil and I'm blessed and it's your anointing oil? Make you understand because these pastors are wicked. Now there was a church that was causing damage and destruction against my demons. They were unable to do anything against that church. Why wasn't they unable? The demons tried many ways, but they were unable even to come close to that church because of the flames of fire coming from that church. Your house should be a flame of fire, but you have to be prayed up. When Lucifer learned about our failure to defeat that church, he got angry. He started to threaten me. He gave me a warning and an ultimatum to do something about that church or face consequences. I decided to rise and pay a visit to that church and see what power they really have. I was on my way to that church with strong demons. We were heading to that church. We were about to use the crossroad that led to the church when suddenly we saw a huge man. He was firing. He was beaming light. He had a sword in his hand. This being of light stood in the middle of the road. He was blocking the way. I asked my demon secretary, who is that man standing in our way and blocking the road? The demon explained, this is the man we have been fighting against. He is their great master, the leader of the Christians. I said, okay, he's challenging us. We will see what will happen. It's either him or me.